Hi guys, welcome to day 5. Well done you for still being here. So proud of you. You've made it to this. We're not halfway yet, but I'm too warm now. I've just made Jane move so I could change my jacket. Now I'm too warm. We are here with day 5. We're going to do things a little bit differently today. And we're going to offer something awesome. And each day we're going to try and change things up a little bit and see if you're still interested by day 12. Chilly and wet in NC today. Hi Alea, hi Sheila, hi K-pop, hi Marion, hi Laura, hi Yasmin, hi Yannicka, hi Susanna, hi Vivian, Tanya, Rita. Wait a minute, I'm doing my comments. I was on one then, wasn't I? Mariam, lovely to see you again. Thank you for joining us. We love you too. And Susanna. Wow. Silence. You can see they've got the greatest of respect for our lives. Use the finger, Jane, the pointy finger.
She's what is it that Tara O'Brien said? She is making the call to her people.
Yes, she is calling her people.
She's calling her people.
And
proudly.
Susanna Sana, same procedure as every year. And I think only Germans or people having lived in Germany will understand what time of year it is and what that actually means. But yes, same procedure today. Doggy has a lot to tell.
Yes, all the time.
She started, she was a little yappity type person anyway. A little dog with a very, very, very fierce mentality is probably the best word. And as she's got older, we're finding that she just stands and barks or looks at the wall for a little while. The animals are very active today everywhere. But why is that? It's because it's a Rauhnächte. It's the night at which the veil is thin for the 12 nights, amping up as we go along. And spirit is amongst us. All types of spirit are among us. Yes, it is dinner for one. Absolutely. That was the most bizarre thing of my entire life when I actually moved to Germany and saw on New Year's Eve whole families sitting around, everybody getting in for a certain time, sitting down and watching dinner for one on New Year's Eve. And it is, what's his name? Freddie someone, the actor, and it's a black and white. And Germans love it. And it's all in English.
Wow.
Yeah. Love it so much that they know all the words that are said all the way through. Hi, Brenda. Anna. You are on catching up mode or catching up road at the moment. Hi from Sweden. Doesn't take much to confuse me today. Hi, Shaheen. So we have, what decks do you have today, Jane?
I'm using both of my decks today. So I'm using OM as I have been for the question every day. My OM deck with Wiser, but I'm actually pulling out my deck from 3 years ago almost. So I'm pulling out sigils. So I'm going to tell you your month ahead using sigils and see what's happening.
And I have brought a little bit of fluff and fun to the table, which is the Ice Cream Oracle, is one of my favorite oracles. But to read your month with, I am using the Siren Song deck, Lenormand and Kipper deck. It's a mixed Kipper and Lenormand deck. I'm going to read it with the Lenormand as the equivalent of majors, so the major life events or how major a month is, and then the Kipper, the daily so-so cards. So we're going to do that. That would go well with my Cookie Lenormand. I don't know the Cookie Lenormand, Karen. It's actually a really good deck. It may look all shiny and everything, but as we go along, you'll see it's actually got a little bit to it, and it must have something quite pliable into being a system if I'm using it. Oh, Rita's got the Ghastly Lenormand by Andre Aste.
It's beautiful, that day.
It is beautiful. Swedes and Norwegians watch Dinner for One as well. That's unbelievable. Maybe we should put it on New Year's Eve when we're on. Yes. So we're going to read with these decks.
Yes.
And we're also at the end of the session. I'm going to choose somebody. I'm going to choose somebody who is actually going to get a sigil drawn out for them by Jane using her sigils. And are you doing it for the month that we are looking at, which is May?
So that month will be a talisman for them to use in that month.
So at the end of this, we'll be choosing somebody who will get that drawn out for them while you're watching. And we are going to be asking what your cards are, obviously, as always. We are already doing May. Yes, it's my birthday month. So hopefully I get lots of good cards. Is 80 in Houston? Honestly, we just look. Lloyd went to work the other day at 7 a.m. He defrosted his car. He went into work, did his work, came out at 12 noon, and the car had refrosted itself. So much so it took him another 15 minutes to get home. It is cold here. Probably not as cold as parts of Germany, I guess, because you do get some cold. Right, so we'll do the animal first, and then we'll have a nosy at other stuff.
Okay, so we're ready?
Are we ready? We need a drum roll. The animal for today is the sheep, and we're asking how we fail to stand our ground. How do you fail to stand your ground? What is it you need to know going into 2026 that you don't stand your ground in? Hi, Steffi. So how can I better stand my ground? How am I failing to stand my ground?
I'm pontificating on my card there. I'm looking at it. I'm sitting there. I'm looking. Okay, I'll go for it. Should I? So how am I failing to stand my ground? Well, I got bear. And this is an absolutely amazing and incredible view. It's all about birth and, literally bringing things to life. It's, you think about that Empress card in tarot and how it nurtures and really raises up, and bear really pertains like opportunities and stuff. So I'm failing to stand my ground. I could say that I'm not taking opportunities when they're presenting, or I'm not seeing things as when they are.
All that time, I was putting the banner at the bottom and I didn't even look at what my card was. So I'd laid my card on the table, and as I've written that banner, I've looked down and I've just giggled to myself. Cookies and cream. I failed to stand my ground with myself in that I don't take time out to do things that I really enjoy doing. I don't do my painting. I don't do my sketching. I don't do Minecraft. I don't take time to play. So the way in which I'm failing to stand my ground is actually taking time for me to do things that I love to do. Good old ice cream oracle. I like that.
That was lovely, actually.
Isn't it?
Really nice.
Let us know if you want a card from us. Just pop your name down. Susanna says, well, heck, you are always working. It feels like it. It absolutely feels like it. Do me a favor, because you're all readers. And what you're all doing is getting me to interpret what's in the comments. Today it's down to you. So put your card and put your interpretation. How can you better stand your ground? So, Yasmin in first, Jane.
So how's Yasmin feeling to stand her ground?
And I'll do Salika.
So, Jasmine, how are you feeling to stand your ground? Well, I got Edad for you.
Ooh.
And Edad is like major transitions, major upheavals in life. And it's also to do with endings. So I would suggest in some capacities it's getting things finished, finishing things, or having something be finished once and for all, in order to go on to that new.
And Salika, I got a real spiritual one for you. You've got Moon Mist. A moon mist speaks about our connection to spirit, but it also speaks about the abilities that we have of visualization, of astral travel, of leaving our body, of allowing the spirit to come to life. And you've either been a little bit holding back on that and failed to say, I'm actually going to do this. I'm jumping on my spiritual path and I'm going for it gung ho. Or you may fail in that you're not taking a little bit of time out to do these things. Your visualizations and your astralness, your ability to leave the body, may not have been as smooth as what you like, and you may not have or you may have, put too many boundaries in place for these things rather than just flying with it and, standing your ground. I'm doing this. I'm going to enjoy this. Holding back big time. Don't. Let's fly. Let's all fly. It feels amazing. Okay, let's see who else is on. Brenda Jane. I'll have a look at some of your interpretations soon. Oh, I'm so pleased I said your name perfectly, because I was worried. Because sometimes with the Yorkshire accent, things sound bad. And I'll do you, Laura, next.
Brenda, how are you feeling to stand your ground. Well, I got on for you, and on's all pertaining to wisdom, but it's that kind of, it's through experience. So, that I've got one sentence to kind of sum up where you're feeling to stand your ground. The proof is in the pudding, and wisdom is in the act of doing in itself, because that's when you learn. And so if there's something that you say you're going to do but never do it, or the thing that you say that you want, or there's a consequence, you're putting that in place. I'm going to do this. If proof's in the pudding, and you actually need to start actively doing, and that's where you'll actually really move a lot further forward for that.
And Laura, you've got pumpkin spice, which is all about harvest, but it's also about prosperity and allowing ourselves, to say that we deserve that money that comes in. That money belongs to us, and we deserve that. We deserve to have what we need in order to get by. And maybe you've helped some people out, whether it be financially or some other way, that you haven't really reaped the benefits back from yourself. Maybe it's been a little bit one-sided, a relationship with people, and you've not stood your ground in that you deserve better. You deserve to have all the money. You deserve to have all the happiness. And it's time to stand in yourself within that and be confident that that harvest is deserved and is coming to you. I love the ice cream oracle.
Yeah, raise your self-worth, know what you're worth, and know that, you're priceless. To you, you're priceless. So, see yourself as that. There's only one you, and there'll only ever be that. That in itself is unique and priceless. So, embrace that aspect.
Susanna Sana, you got bouquet, and I love your interpretation of that. And another way of looking at it is bouquet relates to our happiness and getting what we deserve in life. And similar to the ice cream oracle there, you deserve to be happy, choosing things for you that make you happy with that bouquet. Also showing your gifts as well. You deserve to be on stage, for example, Susanna. Okay. So do you want to do one for Charlotte?
Yes.
I'll have a look at... We've got some good interpretations in here.
So where are you feeling to stand your ground, Charlotte? Well, I got lust for you, and it's came up quite a lot for myself and others this past few days. And as I've mentioned, it's to do with all about your intuition, but it's about knowing what motivates you. What makes you get up in the morning and do all the things that you want to do. What really drives you in life, from the biggest of concepts to the littlest of things. And when you understand that about yourself, you can understand the motivations of others. Where you're feeling to stand your ground in that side, I would say you're not trusting your intuition with regards to that a lot of the times. From that, it could be said that you go along with things, even though they're not really aligned with you or what you want, and you'll go along just to please rather than actually, for reasons that aren't really what you're wanting. So you go along too much with others in that how you feel and stand your ground, and you trust your intuition when something's not for you.
Susanna says, thank you, Tony. Now let me go buy a horse. Which of the dogs is almost dying in the background? Steffi, that would be DJ.
The one that was barking a few minutes ago going psycho.
She has a heart condition that makes her cough. So let's have a look what you guys have. King of Wands, I need to have the courage to step up and implement the ideas I have. This is the year of becoming proficient in Lenormand. Magical. Absolutely magical. I asked how I can better stand my ground. I got the garden. So my strength comes from being poised, clear, and carrying social confidence. I can stand my ground by being steady. That's beautiful. DJ's fine. She just coughs all the time. She's getting on in her little Pomeranian dog years. Okay, let's have a look what you guys got. Yannicka. I'm failing to stand my ground by not shining like the sun. You have to show myself more. I couldn't agree more, Yannicka. I really couldn't. The world needs more Yannickas and needs more sunshine from Yannickas. Absolutely. Okay. Tanya says, my interpretation, if the key is not to fight against what I believe and find the solution and source within me. True. And when you feel that you are right, stand up for yourself as well. Stand your ground. So Laura says, I just helped a person out to my detriment. So this is much needed. Absolutely. 3 of Cups, celebrate with my peeps that I choose. Ace of Cups, didn't follow up with what I love. Yes. I'm trying to follow this, but it's bouncing. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we are absolutely going to pull our monthly cards, and then at the end of it, you're all in with a chance to win a sigil. So let's see what we are getting for the month of May, the start of Gemini season, where all things in the world turn beautiful. And your favorite Geminis come out of their skins. DJ isn't that old, actually, Laura, but she had a very rocky beginning. She was taken from a puppy breeding farm and had lived a life in a cage for, I think it was about 4 years or 3 years before I got her. She's only 9, which isn't that old, but she's got a very bad heart condition. So she's on medication. Sorry, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. May.
So my month of May, I'll just show you. I got Connect, I got Filter, and I got Repel. So for me, that shows me that for my month of May, it's going to be a time of bridging and actually kind of connecting things up together with that. In that process of doing it, that is it's kind of things that's not wanted or needed, like a bit of a clearing out of such, just getting rid of that kind of debris and actively kind of blocking myself or needing something, being me blocking something within the month. So what I would suggest is that the month's really a lot to do with others with regards to connecting. With Filtered, I'm kind of like sussing out what I should be doing, but there's some things in the month that I'm actually actively blocking or feeling like being blocked against.
Mine are magic. It's my birthday month. I've got garden, I've got clover, and I've got bear, which means I'm having an amazing time with amazing people around me, totally joyous within it. And Lenormand was my major deck rather than the Kipper minor. So the fun a little bit. If you would like month cards from us for May, let us know. Pop your name in the comments.
That could be not gifting, but buy you a present. Find the right present.
You'll be freaking out.
I would be.
Yeah.
That's not.
And I'll be the same as every year and say, it's all right, Jane, I don't need any presents. And your eyes widen.
Because I know. I know.
Oh, yes, Susanna, that's magic. Rita would like some better cards.
Well, are you doing yours?
I'll do it. Let's see what Kipper and Lenneman Mix have to say. So Rita, month of May 2026. Well, the good news is that any difficulties are kept to the beginning of May. I'm stuck on something. Next to my cardigan got stuck. They're at the beginning of May, and it's really other people's issues, not yours. So don't worry about it too much, because straight after what starts with Mountain, which, you know, isn't the worst card in the deck, but does show that you have difficulties, you follow it up quickly with Anchor, and then from the Kipper deck, you have the, I was going to say Zazam and Comfort. You have the Convene card. Just trying to get my brain working. Convene card. So it starts off where you can't get done what you want to get done, but then by mid-month you're rocking it, and it's about other people again, but that negative from the beginning of the month turns into a more congenial, that's a good word, a congenial situation. I am sweating so much, I've got 2 jumpers on. Can I pull? Can you pull? It's like being in an airline seat in this corner. You can't tell, but I'm right at the corner of the room.
It's actually like
freedom.
It's actually like one sat here as well. What nobody can see is actually there's a printer table underneath this desk, so my knees are pressed right up against it. So it's like being on a plane seat, because not only don't you have the width, you don't have leg room.
We'll tell you the truth about our desk situation. I'm in the corner, but I have all the things next to me that's full of my crap.
Yeah.
And then my desk, I think, what's the highest we got there? About 20 centimeters high worth of decks, papers, hats, mala beads, pendulums, crystals, stones, all the things.
Candles.
Random things.
Air tags. Got all the things.
Sticks as well. I've got a lot of sticks around. I collect sticks. As you do. Anyway, what are we doing? What am I doing? Have I done my May yet? Yes, yeah. I've done my May.
You've done your May.
Would anybody... Oh, yes, we've got yes. Would anybody like a read from us? Have we done any reads?
You've done Rita.
I've done Rita. Okay, thank you. I got carried away with my stuff. Okay, we're up here. It's all the way up here, Jane.
We're miles back, eh?
We're miles back.
I'm going to have to go like clappers.
So I apologize if I've missed some yeses, but I'm going to start with the obvious ones here. Vivian. And I'll do Tanya, month of May. DJ, you're looking at the wall.
So, Vivian, you've got decisions, repel, and fluidity. What I would say with that is you've got some major decisions that's going to be getting made in May by yourself. The ones in which you're wanting to undertake, you could feel like there's aspects of it where you're being held back or being prevented, but it does actually shift. That shifts and moves. So those are actually overcome, and everything starts moving in the ways in which it should be. So I would say there's some really important decisions that's actually, whether it's you're making them or they've actually been made, but the ones that's been held back. But it is going to be moving things forward. So whatever it is, whatever decisions that fundamentally create some change, whether it's work or anything, any big decisions in your life in May, just take a time to make sure that they are the right ones and that are taking you in that right direction, because some things you might look good, but you might come up and hit a brick wall and take longer to actually overcome as well.
So, Tanya, I have 3 Kipper cards out to play, which tells me it's a lesser deal than if it were 3 Lenormand out to play. But there's a situation that started before this in April. And I don't know what cards you got for April, actually. But April, there is a situation that moves then into May. And when we're looking at May, we're looking at your situation as it is changing dramatically and you committing to something long term. We're obviously only pulling 3 cards, but this is a procedure that you are going through. So it's not something that'll just take a day to do. This is a sequence of happenings as far as the situation is concerned that'll take you longer than May too. So you've got a situation that's starting in April, running all the way through to June. That is about making changes, whether it's in your environment or whether it's with you, but you're definitely committing to a series of events. Yeah.
You could be trying to get, summer fit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We all do it.
Do we? We don't. We just garden.
Yeah.
And we watch TikTok videos and then sit there tapping ourselves and stuff.
The ones
doing all the exercises.
The ones where you to release your sacroiliac joints. Honestly, you can't walk for a couple of days. Have to be very careful with some of the ones that you choose.
I released my sciatica using TikTok. And my frozen shoulder. I had frozen shoulder for about it was a year and a half or something after I'd fallen out the bin.
Yeah, she fell out the wheelie bin, by the way.
I fell out the wheelie bin. Don't ask. I was on my own and I fell out of the wheelie bin. And I ended up with frozen shoulder because obviously I'm an old lady and that's what happens. Suddenly life becomes frozen and things hurt. Anyway, I saw an exercise on TikTok and I've not had it since. I'm a year clean from frozen shoulder.
And there's been no more climbing in bins.
No more climbing in bins, funnily enough. Tai Chi fixed my frozen shoulder. I used to do a lot of Tai Chi. That must have hurt badly. I was actually... All right. Wheelie bins are tall. Anyone in the UK will know a wheelie bin is tall. Well, ours was full and it was the plastic ones, so it wasn't very heavy. So I wanted to fit more in the bin. So I got some step ladders to climb in the bin, hold on to the wall while I jumped. Well, while I was jumping, I lost my grip on the wall and I went backwards and hit the other wall and slid down it until I landed on my bottom.
What she's not saying is she slipped out and done it on the fly, because I says, don't go stand in that bin on your own in case you fall. She then was lying on the ground for a number of minutes, trying to kind of reevaluate not only all of her life choices, but what can move and what can't at this point. And then when she walked back in, she's very, very quiet and shuffled with what's wrong. I fell out of the bin.
Do you know the best thing? It's not the first time I've done it. Which makes it even better. I don't think Jane is going to survive this story. Holy crap, Tony, we're not 20 anymore. I know, because I ended up at the minor injuries unit having an x-ray on my shoulder and arm. I also have 3 fingers that are broken on my right hand that never healed properly as well. So I've got a number of things. When the predictive cards have meanings that change regarding to its position on the person card or further away, do we read it as if close to the querent? Yine, which means yes and no. When we're reading 3 cards, obviously there's still the opportunity for the people cards to come out. The fact that they don't come out lowers it in its hitting meaning, so that close meaning. But they've still attended, so they've still come to your table. Out of the 36 cards, you've got 3 there that have come out. The rest of the 33 are sat in the deck. So they have a bigger significance, obviously, but not actually the close. For example, if you get tree when it's close signifies illness. Tree when it's far away signifies good health. Well, the fact that it's come to your table moves it more into this is an illness category because it's a near card, because it's attended. But it doesn't have the weight of a really bad illness because your person card isn't there, if that makes sense. Okay. So what I want you peeps to do now, I would like you to sum up the cards you got for May in the most amusing fashion that you can. 1 sentence explaining what kind of month you're going to have that I'm going to enjoy reading, and you will win a sigil, the best one.
One that's going to get you through it. So if it's
a shit show, then the sigil will help. If it's amazing, it can only boost that amazingness.
Isn't it?
All right, Flumpy. Oh, she's a good girl. Does anyone else grit their teeth with their little animals? Oh, all the girls are coming. All the girls are coming. Oh, let's see. Oh, all right. We're being smart ass now. You're coming up. Okay, and then I'll read some comments. I don't know if I can get her up. Oh, gosh.
She's jumped onto me.
You're a live wire, missus. This is the coughing animal. This is DJ. So let's have a look. We've only got a few in. We've only got 3 that could win a sigil, 4 that could win a sigil so far. Oh, 5. Yes, you're beautiful. Printer.
None.
Then on bottom shelf. And if not, there's a box over there.
Right. I'll tell you, I'll give you these scissors. I'm cutting myself a piece.
You're cutting my workings out.
I'm cutting on stuff. I'm cutting.
Oh, you're beautiful, aren't you? Oh, you're jealous. Right, I'm going to read in a second.
I've cut it all wonky and everything.
It doesn't matter. That's not going to change your sigil.
It's not.
Have you got a good pen, Jane?
Yes, I'm sure this is my pen.
Yeah.
all my pens go missing, by the
way. Right, let's have a read through. You all right, missus? Hey. Have a look at the camera. Okay, let's have a look. New road to the sun. That's beautiful and poetic. A Jerry Maguire month. Show me the money. Solid. I can't breathe at the minute. I should tell my family to do it themselves so I can take a nap. Jane, we've got issues here. We've got issues. There you go. Oh, no, you're not.
No, 'cause
There's not enough room over at this end, Jane. Susanna says, finally cash is flowing more than ever. Stock is allowing much expansion and moving forward, and big surprises are coming up too. I truly hope that for you. I hope you have an amazing May with those cards. A fiery person entering my life to give emo support.
wow.
My wishes finally come true, make me shine, and of course, I make sure to steal that spotlight. Alea says, I'm here for the dogs. Bippity boppity boo, focus and all the courage will be summoned to you. That's a good one. That's a solid one. My official summary. Everyone can get bent because I'm taking a nap.
There's a few taking naps.
I need to really think about how I can come up with a creative solution to get me out of my self-imposed constriction. Yes, I think we all need to do that from time to time. I'll be moving through a new shit show that leads to some long-term awesomeness.
From shit to shine.
From shit to shine, yeah. So I will be flying in with a guy who offers me to travel with a ship over the seas with a horse. Ooh, I like that. I've hit the wall again, wanted a change, but it gets nibbled away again. Rita, curry in a hurry. I don't know what that's related to, but I think that's a winner for me.
You're rushing for a curry in me.
Curry in a hurry. Lucky to find out about a hidden secret that's been degrading coming to light. Ooh. I'm going to confess loyalty problems, but after a confusing time, I'm going to take drastic action.
Dramatic.
Yes.
There's drama in the month for many.
Messages will fly in with a guy who offers me to sail the seas with a horse.
Where is the horse coming from? Where's the horse? Where's he getting his horse from? Where's he getting his horse from?
Rider.
Yeah, but on a boat. I mean, that's a different type of ship altogether. It's one that's carrying livestock. Noah's Ark. Biblical times we're approaching.
Oh, it's going to rain.
But he's got but she's got the fella with the horse.
The fella with the horse.
Trying to take her off on it. It doesn't matter. She's off way sailing. She's going sailing.
Has the horse won it for you, Jane?
She's going horse racing. No, I don't know. I'm not choosing. This is your pick. I just was wondering about the horse.
Right. I really need my dog to stop scratching my hand to try and get some love when they've already got one hand on them. Okay. So put a thumbs up if you've got a shit show in May. Let's see. Oh, it was the nap one, wasn't it? It was Alea. What was the second comment of Alea's? Let me get there, because I think that did it for me.
Was it kicking ass and go, folk get stuff, she's going for the nap?
Yes.
Something like that.
It's got to be here somewhere. I know it's there somewhere. Alea is getting the sigil today.
So,
because if you do in May, say to your family, go do that shit so I can take a nap. Good on you. Because I don't do that. Ooh.
I was going to tell you what you've got, Alea. You've actually got like the most amazing cards you could have in that deck. You've actually got success. You've got decisions which has been guided to be taken the correct decisions, and then you've got mediator, and that's at times when you could possibly have conflict and you needing to be neutral and this, like, really state what it is matter of factly that you want. So it really does back up everything that you've been saying. Like, off you pop, I'm going for a nap, but in a really nice way. You know, it's lovely.
And while Jane's drawing that, if you would like to join me tomorrow, I'm doing a 2-hour session where we predict our 2026 together. We all lay cards, we all interpret them all as a bunch together and really see what 2026 has in store for you. It's only £20. If you want to join me, it's on worlddivination.com. I really enjoyed the pendulum we had. Was that yesterday?
Yeah.
That was an amazing 2-hour session. I really, really enjoyed that. Susanna's in, thank you.
Leah.
Oh, you're in too, Magic.
So your success is in actually seeing the right directions, taking those right directions with things, but actually from doing that from a neutral space of what your needs are as well, and actually coming from that, you know, matter of fact detachedness, you know, that neutrality of, well, this is actually essentially what is needed, it is what it is, without having hackles within it. And actually, the more that you can master that sense of neutrality in the way that you communicate with others, the greater success you're going to have throughout the month with that.
No experience necessary for tomorrow. You don't even need to know your card meanings, because I do. So don't worry about that. Alea, if you reach out to Jane either on Instagram, Jane Matthews Medium, or on Facebook, she'll send you a picture of that through that you can have and you have either on display or carry it around with you, or have as your screensaver on your phone to bring all that amazingness in.
And this is for this is for all year round. My intention for it is for May. So keep it safe.
For May.
Keep it safe when you need it.
So tomorrow we'll do a similar thing. We'll maybe do another sigil, or maybe we'll think of something else to do for you.
Might do something else.
But we want to reward you every single day for actually sticking with it, making it this far. Obviously, we're sticking with it too. So it really helps that you all are as well. Otherwise, we'd be sat here on our own with the dogs, just talking to the computer. Have an amazing 5th night. Remember, these are the Rauhnächte. If you want to meditate, do it now. If you want to communicate, do it now. Any spiritual practice will be a roller coaster for these coming, well, we're on 15, so you've got, what, 7 more days?
Yes.
That was a guess.
5 and 7 is 12.
I know, I'm rather impressed with myself at that. Have a lovely evening, everybody, and we'll see you same time tomorrow.